Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, it just gets sadder and sadder every day when you see news of, anybody. It could be anybody, but when it's a rapper, and I'm not trying to say rappers' lives are more important than anybody else's life, but I will say though that rappers are honestly one of the most targeted people out there, man. I'm telling you, it trips me out how a rapper, they have to go out and about with security. I mean, any celebrity does, but they have to go out with security. They have to arm themselves. They have to, drive around in bulletproof cars. I mean, a rapper can't go anywhere without having some sort of protection, and it trips me out, man. It trips me out that it's like that for rappers. I'm like, it's crazy. But anyways, so the reason why I am doing this episode in the first place, because it's 3 a.m. right now. I'm wide awake and I can't sleep. No, after seeing this news, I honestly don't even know if I will be able to sleep tonight, because social media is saying that the rapper Takeoff has passed away due to gun violence. I guess from what sources and people that was there, what they're saying is that so I guess so it was him and Quavo. Takeoff and Quavo was, I guess, at some bowling alley. They decided to have a dice game with some other people. And then, at some point in time, hold on, let me turn my TV off because it's a little distracting. But anyways, so, at some point in time, I guess, whoever it was that they were playing against got upset. And then, I guess, a fight had broke loose. Somebody started shooting. Takeoff got caught up in the crossfire. And, ultimately, lost his life. And, I was trying, because I seen that his name was trending, and so I clicked on it, of course. And it's crazy because, and I'm telling you, it's so weird how that happens, how it's you find yourself, overall, doing something that, you don't usually do. But, after I ended my stream, I was just listening to music, going through social media, just overall, just sitting there, just listening to music and stuff. And I think that's what I was doing. I was looking for a old friend that I hadn't talked to in years, that I used to go to school with. And no luck in finding them. Then I kind of just took a trip down memory lane. Was seeing how some other friends was doing. Talked to a friend from us, Twitch, and then that's when I seen Takeoff trending, and I clicked to see, cause I'm saying it could have been any reason. It could have been any reason out there on why his name could have been trending. I was not expecting to see that he was shot and killed. So as the time progressed on, I'm scrolling through every platform possible. And then eventually, photo got leaked out. And then more photos got leaked out. Video got leaked out. And it's kind of hard to say that the, situation is fake. Because at first, I wanted to believe that it was fake. I really wanted to believe it. But I'm like, man, they're not coming out and saying nothing on social media. Both Quavo and Takeoff. And, overall, it's you knew, it was at that point in time, something's going on. And so I was I don't know, it's, what the situation is, but it's you just know that something's going on. And then eventually, seeing, what overall had happened. And it's man, it's just, it's sad, honestly. It's really sad to see, rappers, they can't, go and just live their life. You gotta live your life, constantly looking over your shoulders and stuff. No, I mean, you sit down and you think of any, rapper in the recent years. I mean, from X to Young Dolph to freaking, the other rappers, like, that, like, freaking Chicago rappers, freaking, yeah, King Von. I'm saying, like, we think of some other people, it's like, man, a lot of rappers has lost their lives, in the recent years due to gun violence, and it's seriously the most craziest thing ever that there are people out there, right? There are people out there that are like mad jealous. Like, I was reading more about the Young Dolph situation, and it's such a sad thing because it's like, you being a rapper, not expecting, like, okay, you're gonna go out, do this thing. You're not expecting people to be targeting you. You're not expecting people to be, waiting for you to, like, just, like, catch you off guard and then they shooting and killing you. Like, like, my mind can't, like, I can't wrap my mind around that. Like, I can't wrap my mind around the fact where it's like, you mean to tell me a rapper has to go out and stay protected at all times? Like, bruh, it's crazy. It's like, it's crazy. But no, like with Young Dolph, because Young Dolph was a rapper where it's like, I didn't really listen to him too much, but it was like, I just hearing, like, of him and stuff, and then hearing the stuff that he's been through, it's like, kind of hard to not pay attention to him. And so I remember one of the first few times I think I heard of Young Dolph was when he was leaving from somewhere, and he was he was in his SUV. Somebody shot the SUV up, and thank God it was a bulletproof SUV and stuff. But yeah, it said it was like over 100 like shells or casings, like bullet casings and stuff surrounding the car. And I'm like, that is honestly the scariest thing ever, bro. Like, that somebody is that, like, upset with you. And my thing is like, that's one thing that I always try to, like, put in people's mind is that it doesn't matter what the situation is. Like, do you know how many times a day where I see people doing so much better than me? Fam, okay, my thing is this. If I get jealous, I get jealous, but that's only gonna motivate me to work harder. And here's the thing though, you shouldn't be motivated by, jealousy and stuff. No, you should be motivated because you want to better your life. Like, it trips me out, man, how, like, so many people will be jealous of a rapper because, oh, they recorded music to get a fancy car, fancy clothes, fancy jewelry, fancy whatever it is that they're wearing and stuff. Like, whatever it is that they got going on. It's like people get so jealous of it, and it's like, fam, just work, okay? That's all you gotta do, work. I'm saying, like, and the thing is this, if I know I'm not putting in enough work, guess what I gotta do? Work. I'm like, but that's the thing though, where it's like, I've never have been that jealous to where I feel like I gotta ruin another person's life and multiple people's life around this one person by taking their life away. There's never been a point in time in my life where I had even thought of that. I'm saying, like, when I look at my friends getting into relationships, getting married, all that stuff, I want that. But I'm not gonna ruin what they got going on because of what I want. Their lives ain't got nothing to do with what I want. And the thing is, like, even if it's on, like, some, like, anger stuff where it's like, me and the thing is this, I've been angry with my friends. It wasn't too long ago I got angry with one of my friends just over of, like, how he was talking to me about my personal life and stuff. And it's like, the thing is, it never crossed my mind. And and it's, even if it does, why? Like, why would I even do something like that to where I feel like taking his life is going to solve? It's just going to add more issues. And I don't think people realize that it's like, you're only putting more issues on yourself. That's it. Like, now you done made your life 10 times harder. I mean, even with this situation with PNB Rock. Like, man, like, when I saw that news and it was like PNB Rock shot at a Waffle House because a father and a teenager wanted what he had. They can't work for it. They can't, my thing is this. There's people out there that I know that's better than me. I'm not going to look at them differently over that. I'm not going to have no ill feelings towards that. They are better than me. I'm man enough and I'm an adult enough to not even on some, like, man stuff. I am mentally developed to understand how life works. You have to work. That's it. So, like, overall, taking another person's life, that's not work. That's just you. That's greed. That's literally being greedy. Where it's like, my thing is this. I can't say that my life is bad. I might not be in the spot that I want to be at, but I'm not going to overall say that my life is bad. There might be at times where I do feel like that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have feelings just like everybody else, but when I sit down and I think about it, when I think of billionaires losing their billions, when I see homeless people, when I see just anybody going through some stuff, it's like, fam, I that's when it hits me where it's like, hey, I could be in their situation, right? I could be in their situation, but I'm not. I'm in my situation. So what do I overall have to do? Make the best of my situation. But I can't ruin another person's life over it. My thing is like, everybody got their own lives to worry about. And if you so worried about another person's life, bruh, you need to reevaluate what you got going on in your life. There's people out there that will hear that, and they will continue doing what they're doing, but it's like, at what cost? Your life itself? Like, because honestly, you guys sit down and think about it. You worry about another person's life so much, eventually somebody, something, whatever it is, but it's going to catch you lacking. And then you're going to look up one day and you're going to be all like, dang, this is it. This is how my life ends. Because you're so do you really want the final few thoughts of your life, or going through your head is focused on another person? Unless you are focused on this other person out of love, that's it. But if you focused on this other person trying to think, how can I be better than them? What can I do to ruin their life? What can I do to... It's not worth it. It ain't worth it at all, man. But hold on, let me check TMZ real quick, because they haven't confirmed it. They haven't said anything about it. They was all like, talking on how Quavo and Takeoff released, they just released a video too. So like, that's what's crazy to me, is like, they just released a video today, yesterday, but man, and it's like, they didn't even have like time to sit down and enjoy it. And it's like, bruh, it's just, it's crazy. It's honestly, it's insane how it's like a person, they have their whole life ahead of them and stuff, and it's like, wow. It's like, yeah, that's... Oh, so they said Quavo wasn't shot. Yeah, because when they posted a video of Quavo, and it didn't look like he was shot, but I was like, dang, man. That's crazy. And then, yeah, Wikipedia, they just updated it. It's like, he's 28 years old. He was like only 2 years older than me. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. It's like, man... it's like, you'd see that and you see somebody, like, I remember when XXX when he got shot and killed, and honestly, like, I don't feel like how I felt when that had happened, but like, I somewhat feel it though. Like, it's kind of there where it's like, dang, like another young rapper, like, done lost their life. Like, they didn't even get to enjoy their life, see themselves as an old man, live their whole life out, leave a legacy behind, retire. They didn't get a chance to do any of that stuff because somebody was, like, upset over a dice game. My thing is this. You should not be playing dice or gambling your money away if you know you don't have money to gamble. My thing is this. I have gambled money before. I have been scammed before. I have lost probably I can think of like my whole life. I've definitely have lost a lot of money. A lot of money from buying the wrong video games. I'm saying, like, people are, probably looking at this or listening to this laughing at, like, he talk about video games in real life stuff. No, I'm serious. Like, I done lost my money on video games, shoes that I done gave away, freaking, what else? Getting scammed on the internet. I done lost my money a lot of different ways, bro. A lot of different ways. I don't seek out revenge. My thing is this. I lose money, it's giving me chance to make money. So that's how I view it. I'm like, hey, you know what? So be it. That, I gotta move on with my life. It's like, if that person, they gonna have to live with that. Me, on the other hand, it's like, I'm gonna go about my business. So, yeah, it's overall crazy, man. You know, it's like just to even say like rest in peace Takeoff, like, you know, you just don't be expecting that. But it's like when you look at what his, you know, his profession was and stuff, like him being a rapper and stuff, it's like it's more so like hood rappers. I ain't gonna just say like rappers. It's more so hood rappers because I mean, you know, there's rappers out there where it's like they just, you know, they rap, and but it's like I feel like them hood rappers where it's like they live this high risk life. I mean, I'm sitting down just all these rappers just running through my head right now, then tragically lost their life due to gun violence and stuff. And it's like, man, it's crazy, you know. It's like, and what's, you know, what's even like crazy about it is that like, so with Migos, because I guess they, well, Quavo and Takeoff was chill, but I guess like Offset has split, and it's like, and I don't know if they had like some stuff. Well, I think they did overall have some stuff going on. I don't know if they had squashed it prior before Takeoff's death, but they still was just, but man, you know, it's just it's crazy, you know, to see that and things. So yeah, it's like overall, it's like, you know, if I mean, it looked like it's true, and you know, you got all these people posting about it and stuff, and Takeoff. I mean, it's like, you know, he ain't posting saying like, hey, it's fake. Like, I really wish that that would happen, that he would post and say that, hey, I don't know what y'all talking about, I'm not dead and stuff. And yeah, but overall, like, you know, ain't nobody like going and saying like nothing to, you know, say that it's false and fake and stuff. But man, sad. It's really sad. So, anyways, yeah, talk to y'all later. Peace.